Hello, hello, sound check.
Show them right now.
You are not welcome here.
Think you can pull it? Teamwork is trick. Wait, hear me.
Now you're testing my patience.
Right here, right now. Shake it and stir.
Let's end this now.
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Barbados. Got it. Shake it and right now, right here. I'm getting sick of this game.
Hello, sound check. Hello.
You are not welcome here.
Think you can bully me? Emerge, right here. Go in! I swear by my sword.
Now you're testing my patience.
Shake it and Bonus blood! Sick of this. Emerge. Emerge, right here.
You are not welcome here.
Sketch! Right now. Emerge. Right now. Everybody stand back! I swear by my sword! Right here. Emerge. Right now. I'm getting zapped. I'm shaking and a sight to behold. Right here. Come on. Right now. Now you've got my attention. Barely a scratch.
Is that all you've got?
Think you can bully me? Right here, right now. Sketch! Let's light it up!
Gotcha.
I'm getting sick of this. Shake it and stir! Barbados, guide us. Look at you, Bluegill. Sweet berry. Is that all? Right now, right here. Teamwork is dreamwork! Go and play!
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Oh, what should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
Wait, aren't you? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our I wasn't with Swordfish too. Oh, you really gave it to. Is there anything you need from me? I'm, on edge. In fairness, the battle isn't long over. Victory's declared. I don't know what else it could be. But what I do know, and all the more so now that you're back.
What a nice guy.
I've definitely seen you some unsettled. Not that I would. We're at peace now.
Huh. Seems he...
Ugh, I don't know exactly. Wait, for real? You're sure? Positive. Some of our guys. I knew it. The Tenryo. Shh. Keep your voice down.
Hey there. What you
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the No, let's not mention. I'm sure the captain would see. Welcome back to what?
Her Excellency should be in the village.
Admit it! We know I knew something.
I'm innocent.
Ha! You're as... Take him away.
Wait! Kokomi! There! Something's going down over here!
Your Excellency! Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves... Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the tin.
What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluding? I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently, but on the way over
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, if that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Sir, are you
Yes, it's the truth. I swear.
Very well. However...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? At ease, soldier. For the time being, at least, we are in peacetime. Besides, I'm sure you...
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
This must be the Fatui camp from the looks of it. It used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily.
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us our enemies in the light while we are in the shadows. I think we have 3 options available. Option 1, if we strike from above and take down their leader. Option 2, hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3, use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand...
That will depend on our assessment of our own ability. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution. But with an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. All right. We'll draw them out first to... I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace. Still, not to worry. Even if I can't claim to be a warrior myself, I'm no stranger to the battlefield. This fight should be well within my capabilities. Okay, let's clear out the camp and find out what they've been up to. king.
Pay your dues.
Emerge.
So soon.
Their movements have become rigid and sluggish. We make a good team.
No escape.
Ha! Rest and rebuild!
Prepare yourself. No escape.
Right now, emerge, right here.
You can't run from death.
Where'd that come from? Let's go, let's go.
Right now, right here.
You can't run.
I swear by my sword. I'm always watching. Right now, right here, right now.
Killjoy, we've only just begun. You can't run.
Uphill battle! Allow me! Let's move out.
Fortunate fault.
Rest and rebuild!
Shouldn't get careless.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh? Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Let's scour the camp for evidence.
All right, time to take a look around. Whoa, this place is chock full of bomb-making materials. So these are the Fatui food supplies? Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant? Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could buy contrast. It's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that in all likelihood, he's just an
He's hardly a saint, though. We're not just gonna give them back to him and...
Don't worry. I had already in my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately... If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged...
Huh?
Nothing. Come on. It's not long now until the victory feast.
Got it! First we mend the peace...
My goods! Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they...
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of... You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistake...
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems that... I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, I know the peace talks are...
I understand your concern. I'm going to... Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of... It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was close to the statue of the... But after she struck down our protector deep, relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has begun. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy... Oh my, you're looking a little worse for...
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting, if we reconcile with them, the god who won...
Come on, that's ancient history.
I know, it's just...
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughters... I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year.
Oh, Your Excellency! Isn't this the cap-
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting.
Oh! We retrieved those.
Really? That's fantastic. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the...
That's today?
Yes. The two young ladies have arrived safely.
I see. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then...
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking...
That's the name of the game. They'll...
Great! See you tomorrow!
Should be a bit better, man.
isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, let me see. The footnote stipulate, as far as I'm concerned, you two—
Kokomi really does think of everything. Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things
I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No. It's nothing like that. It's...
You run on energy? You mean...
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but... You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, but because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This piece...
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. I was reading a book last time I was here, but... I only got about halfway.
We'll find it for you. And then we'll read it out to you.
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's Sangonomiya Events cash flow statement. consolidate? This is a lot of work for one person. Let's try. Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came.
Let's just give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. It's gotta be this one. Look, there's even a bookmark. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Well, let's take it. Kokomi! Kokomi? Oh no! She's tonight's the victory feast, not the you should. She does avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see? Yep, you've been out for ages. I can't believe it got so. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over. Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy. Good to have you back. It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still... Oh, how much energy will that take? Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual. That's great! We'll be rooting for you. Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. This feast is held in honor of each and every one. Tonight seems to have gone out. People tend to be more open. I still have no friend. I'm concerned. Okay, sure.
I do hope the future will...
Watatsumi, recently, well, the biggest thing for us during the hostilities, when the catch wasn't good, we'd go to bed. I hear you're...
Oh!
Come on, take it. Without you...
Okay.
Hey there! Care for some fruit? Are you referring to... It's funny you should say that the soul... He's been acting strange these days. It's a miracle. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have...
Sounds promising.
Huh?
actually came back. I thought you...
Nuh-uh.
Is that so? Do you remember what the most important thing is to... You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to I'll answer your question.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Well,
Drop! Ha! Starfall! Ha! Shake! Suka! Duh! Ha!
you're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, we made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick! You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission!
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? What's to stop the Tenryou? We are the Resistance. We can't trust the Surely you agree with that.
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon. Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and...
Don't take that tone with me. For the sake of victory, we embody the... You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person. Every time I see them, then... I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away! So, the whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, they wanted the peace talk.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's...
Well, that's no good. Do you...
That won't work. Firstly, it would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking act. Not to mention that we have no idea...
Sounds like a
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Well,
Here. These are some directives I wrote last night. I took the liberty of writing them all down.
Whoa. Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinate. Wow. There are so many. But you've...
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional, but any amount of dissatisfaction within our... As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this excellent. It's been a while, Kujo-Sara.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. She's here to bear. She experienced the war.
Seems reasonable. Then let's... The first item is the merit. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward...
That's fine. But if there are any losses they sustain...
Accepted.
Let's negotiation.
The next item has to do with in the past. Our people have economic cooperation between our islands. Since the war is...
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due... Not to mention that your proposal...
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come in...
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns. But I will deal with Madame Kujo. This is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. At the time,
But we were extremely careful. We didn't... With respect, ma'am.
That's enough. When we return, might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever. So...
The Fatui's main forces have already left.
Oh, her subordinates. One day, I will hunt. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own...
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou...
It seems that I will lay this issue aside. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss...
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the...
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back...
I should inform you I recommend you say and do nothing.
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now. And
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get...
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been You believe the fortunately.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, Aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting.
I understand your son. During the war there were, but you saw nothing. Watatsumi Island's people I understand, I do. It was largely an...
It's not your either way.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency...
I have concluded from it is right that I don't want to... All right, and if there is...
Yes, ma'am. From now on, thank you for this...
I think that's finally... I can feel my...